So habit journey has got a milestones, okay, and we've all heard of the 21 days habit, where you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit, and then there is, but it really doesn't become a, you can say, a very strong habit. It's fragile. Still, the habit is very fragile, tender, like a plant or a sapling. It doesn't become a tree like an oak tree. The other end of the spectrum is the lifetime habit, something that you've been doing through your life, something which is very robust, like a big giant oak tree. This could be like brushing. Brushing is a classical good example that you would like to, you brush, your teeth in the morning. It's something that you don't want to give up. That's the robust side of things. So what I mean by these two extremes is, let's say you do something for 21 days, you're probably in a workout routine or a musical practice or whatever it could be, journal practice, and there is a disruption at work. There is some party, you had an office party or a home party, and you got off that practice for 2 3 days. One party will throw you out, it will disrupt, and suddenly you'll find getting back into the routine is not so easy. You are a little challenged, but you can, but it's going to test you. And these moments are going to come. They're going to come because we are living in a life where we are interacting with the rest of the world. There are things that you will interact with. Maybe you fell ill for 2 3 days, and then you can come back. Then a couple of days will be lost in procrastination. Then you'll drift off and you'll start thinking whether I want to come back, and something else will pull you towards, and again you'll move towards that, and this practice is gone. And if a friend calls you and says, what happened? Yeah, I did it, but this happened. You'll always have some good excuse and reasons, and we all do. I mean, I've come up with the best reasons why I wouldn't do something. So we all come up with those stories because that is how our body talks to us, and I'll come to that a little later as well. So the lifetime habit, the robust side, is the brushing. It's like the, let's say you've been away from it. Maybe there was a massive work, or rather, let's say a lifetime habit of brushing your teeth. And let's say you are hospitalized for whatever, you had an accident and you had to be bedridden there, and you couldn't do it, and you couldn't obviously brush because of the situation was like that. But the moment you come back and you're able to, brushing, you would get back to instantly. It's not like, oh my god, how do I get back? Because it's a lifetime habit. You've been doing this for more than, if you're anybody who's older than 18 years, you've been doing it for 15 years at least, since you've got teeth. And so it's something that is really ingrained. You're not going to forget it. Nothing is going to disrupt. Even if I leave you on an island without toothbrush, you'll still find a way of brushing your teeth. So what I want to tell is, this is very robust. It's not going to shake off. A little bit is not going to shake that off. So in between these is all the other milestone, a 90-day, a 3-month milestone. Again, more moving towards the robustness from fragile. It's, even if a party comes, you will probably 2 3 days you may take, maybe a week, maybe lost, but you will get back, provided you're still interested, you have some support, and somebody is nudging you along and go along, and then you're getting back into your track. If you then do this for 365 days, that's like a great change. You will start seeing that it is not so easy to take you off your course. It has to be something really, really strong. You're becoming more robust. And if you've been doing it for 3 years, then the robustness increases. That means it's becoming more and more difficult to unsettle this habit. And 6 years is really a game changer. Once you cross the 6 years, it more or less enters the lifetime. It's not something that can be easily disrupted out. So this is how you can instill great habits. You need to know where you are, how often are you doing, and how much fragile or how much robust this habit is. The same goes for toxic habits. If something let's say you've been smoking, drinking, substance abuse for more than 6 years, then it's going to be more challenging. If you have certain bad, unhealthy eating habits, fitness habits, you don't take care, if you've not been taking care for more than 6 years, it's going to take some effort to budge the body, to move it and stir. So toxic habits work in the reverse. The more they are set longer for 6 years, it's going to take time. Nothing is impossible. You can beat the body, you can get it to whatever you want it. That is the beauty of this mastering your will. That means once you master your will, you can do what you want with your body. It will simply listen in and do what you want it to do. So that is why I keep talking about this mastering your will, because that's my main mission. Because once you strengthen, you can go on to become great writers, artists, sportsmen, business entrepreneurs, or whatever else, because your body is in your control. And maybe you have a lot more talents and gifts for yourself. You can go and shine this. You can become top of your game, because now your will is in your control. You're the master of your body. That means your soul's voice, the voice that is resting inside you, is able to control the body, and it's able to deliver the kind of control or whatever purpose that your body wants to, well, should pursue. So this is how the journey is. So think of your habits currently that you're in, what state or where the habit is located. Is it something that is you have not even done it for 21 days, and obviously it's not even a beginner, it's not set in the fragile state as well. Or if it's something that you've been doing for more days, and uh, how are you placed, where is this habit? And think of a habit which is there, with a good habit of yours or a bad habit of yours. How long have you been doing this? So this will also give, okay, I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's automatic. Maybe you have a certain work routine. You go to your office, you're at a table, and you have a certain practice you do. You start like this, you do this, and that's a habit for 3 years. Then you don't have to think. You're probably doing it automatically. Similarly, a toxic habit, you've been doing something which you're not happy about for a long time. So you become aware where in the milestone the habit is set, because then you know that you need more effort or less effort, and how you can work through this one.